Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz January 3, 2016 at 4:59 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: the last blog I did, or rather 2 blogs back, the federal government, Oath Keepers, there was an almost conflict. In other words, tragedy, whatever you want to call it, engagement was avoided. But that may have changed. Brand new news out today, and I'm blown away by it. The fact is, but there's a site, CLASHDAILY, and armed insurrection against federal tyranny begins. Militia seized a federal building in Oregon. So I was right in saying that it was the DA of that county that was bringing the charges back up on the family of the Bundy Ranch. But they asked the Oath Keepers to stand down, and they did. But something took place between Friday night and Saturday, because Saturday, as it seems, the militia, there's 50 of them, has seized the federal building in Oregon. And everything has to do with what happened on the ranch. But let me say something about that, and I'm going to make a real quick I'll give you a quick update on why this is coming about. Back in the mid-90s and late 90s, the charges are going back to that time when the, let me find the name, I apologize here. It's still the Bundy family, but there's 2 gentlemen. Anyway, they had worked with the federal government for a long time. If there's a forest fire, then they would set backfires and protect grazing land. And the same was so if they could prevent a fire from hitting government lands. They would set backfires. They always did with the okay of the federal government. But someone decided, which was the DA that I mentioned, he did bring those charges back up after they were dismissed 10 years ago. Actually, 10 years ago. And so 10 years ago and 7 years ago. Why are they doing it? Well, it's pushing their weight around is why they're doing it. But anyway, it seems to me that there's not a stand down order at this time. It seems to be going forward. It seems to be that the militia is getting tired of the federal government just pushing everyone around, because this is new, guys. This is new. This is just starting. And the biggest start of it was when Obama came in and scooped up 10 million acres in 9 states from the west to the south, and starting in Montana, ended up in Arizona. Why? This is when it started now, almost 8 years ago. And anyway, the big surprise that we were talking about what's going to happen in 2016, this may be it. Just like they said, you don't want to feel like you're in an area that you're controlling, but yet from outside they said, well, we got them hemmed up. They think they're holding their own, so we'll go on and corral someone else into their 10 square mile area or whatever they want to do. But I see huge conflicts coming, and I see them soon. And look, there's other sites out there other than the Oath Keepers that are coming up with this information, and this is red hot. From one day to the next, it changed. The standoff or the stand down was rescinded. Get back up there, and they did. And I guess we'll hear more about it by tomorrow, the date that they're supposed to turn themselves in. Two men, a 75-year-old father and a son that's in his 40s. Two men. So let's see what happens. I will keep you posted. Jody Wolf, Expoz.